Jai Hind students. Myself Parveen Kumar, Assistant Professor in Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. And today we are going to discuss about the subject renewable energy resources. And today's subject topic is waste recycling plants. So as far as the contents of the today's video lecture are concerned, firstly I will discuss brief about introduction of waste recycling plants, then key aspects of the waste recycling plants, then I will take some examples of waste recycling plants or waste recycling cycle. Then I will conclude my today's video lecture by discussing some of the advantage and disadvantage of waste recycling plants. So let us start the discussion. So firstly, introduction. So as you can say, waste recycling plants are basically play a very vital role in managing and or you can say mitigating environmental challenges associated with waste disposal. So as we are discussing about renewable source of energy, so this play a very important role, because if we can efficiently handle or dispose the waste, or you can use waste from any waste collection site and use it for energy generation purpose, then that is win-win situation for both. So when integrated with non-conventional energy resources, these facility can contribute to sustainable and eco-friendly waste management solution. So eco-friendly waste management solution and sustainable and eco-friendly waste management solution is possible with the help of waste recycling plants. Okay. So here are some of the key aspects which we have to consider when we are discussing about waste recycling plants in context of non-conventional source of energy. So some of the key aspects are discussed here. So first key aspect is energy recovery from waste. So basically, waste recycling plants can be designed in such a way so that it can recover energy from various types of waste through the process like incineration, pyrolysis and gasifications. And non-conventional energy sources such as biomass, that may be solar, that may be wind, or that may be geothermal energy, that can be employed to power the operation of these plants, making the overall process more sustainable. So first key aspect is energy recovery from waste. So if we talk about the second key aspects of the waste recycling plants, that is renewable energy integration. So by utilizing renewable energy source just like solar panel, that may be wind turbine, that may be waste recycling plants, they basically can reduce the dependency on traditional energy grids, or you can say they can support the traditional energy grids, and also they have the minimizing environmental impact. So this is win-win situation. We are getting energy and we are less polluting the environments also. So the intermittency of renewable energy sources can be managed through energy storage system, ensuring a continuous and reliable power supply for plants operation. So if you talk about the next key aspects of waste recycling plants, so that is biogas production from organic waste. So organic waste such as you can say food scraps, that may be agriculture residue, or that which can be processed using anaerobic digester with the help of anaerobic digestion process, which I have already discussed in my previous video lectures, to produce biogas, that is basically methane gas. Okay, methane gas. So this biogas can be used as a renewable energy sources for generating heat and electricity, powering the waste recycling plants, and potentially providing surplus energy to the grid. So if I talk about the next point, so that next point is combined heat and power system, or in a short CHP, combined heat and power system. So basically waste recycling plants can implement CHP, that is combined heat power system, and also known as cogeneration, to simultaneously generate electricity and useful heat from combustion of waste. So the produced heat can be utilized here for various industrial processes or purpose, or may be used for district heating, may be used for increasing overall energy efficiency. So if we talk about the next point of waste recycling plants, key aspects, so that is energy efficient technology. So implementing energy efficient technology within waste recycling plants, such as advanced sorting process or processing the equipment, can reduce overall energy consumption, which is good for the sustainable growth point of view. So integrating smart system and automation can be optimized and energy use and improve the overall efficiency of the recycling process. So if we talk about the next key aspects of waste recycling plants, so next key aspects is community benefits. So if we are using waste recycling plants, by integrating them with non-conventional energy source, so basically they can contribute to local sustainability goals and basically reduce the carbon footprints of waste management. So community engagement and education about the benefits of such integrated system can basically foster the public support for environmentally friendly waste management practices. Okay, students. So if we talk about the next key aspects of waste recycling plants, so that is government incentive and policies. So basically government can play a very vital role by providing incentive and supportive policies for the integration of non-conventional energy resources in waste recycling plants. Financial support, that may be tax incentives, or that may be regulatory framework, can basically encourage investment in sustainable waste management practices. So if we look out about the challenges and consideration of the waste recycling plants, so challenges are such as technological complexities there in case of waste recycling plants, initial investment cost, which is generally high for setting up any waste recycling plants, and public acceptance. So this is very vital role. Public acceptance need to be addressed for the successful implementation of waste recycling plants with non-conventional energy resources. So basically we have proper waste sorting and proper processing are play a very crucial role to ensure that the energy recovery process is effective and environmentally sound. Okay, students. So if we conclude about the key aspects of the waste recycling plants, so in conclusion we can say that the integration of non-conventional energy resources into waste recycling plants basically offer a promising avenue for sustainable waste management system, and basically it aligned with the broader goal of reducing greenhouse gas emission, promoting renewable energy use, and creating a more circular and environmentally friendly economy. Okay, so however, careful planning, calculative risk investment, and community involvements are basically essential to overcome the challenges and ensuring the success of such integrated system. So if we talk about generalized type of waste recycling plants, so this is a generalized types of waste recycling plants. So you can see here we have waste collection as well as waste delivery with the help of some movable vehicles. So that is basically fed into some input part of the waste recycling plants with the help of some machines or JCB. So this is to ensure pre-crushing. So basically here we have to pre-crush the waste, and the waste which has less than 350 millimeter dia is passed on, and size sorting and separation is done here. So in this case we pass it into two. One waste is which has dia of less than 60 millimeter, and another has a dia of 60 to 350 millimeter. So 60 millimeter is directly fetched up into magnetic separation, and 60 to 350 is again sent to main crushing part, so that it also become less than 50 millimeter. Then we have magnetic separation is here. Then we have, from this help of this magnetic separation, we can extract the ferrous metal which is kept in a separate vehicles. We can extract the plastics, or we can extract the non-recyclable product also. So this is basically waste, and these two are used. So we have plastic separation which separate plastic as well as recyclable process, and we have magnetic separation which basically separates plastics non-recyclable from ferrous metal. So this is basically a generalized diagram of waste recycling plants for municipal committee, you can say. So we have another example of waste recycling plants. So this is block diagram basically. So we have garbage truck as we see in the last. Then they can be fetched up to the waste recycling plants with the help of some vehicles, that may be JCB. Okay. Then we have waste sorting plants there. So what is the main process of waste sorting plants? So waste sorting plants basically separate these garbage truck waste material into separate things which are used for different purposes. Just like if we have organic waste, then that is sent to the biogas plants, that may be Deenbandhu biogas power plants, which is used for generating gas, methane generally, and may be used for electricity purpose. If the waste sorting plants sort out material which is iron material, then it is basically sold directly for manufacturing different kinds of things which are basically constructed with the help of iron directly. And if the waste recycling plant sort material which is plastic material, then pyrolysis plants is contacted, and the plastic material is sent to these pyrolysis plants, and we are basically end up with fuel oil in these plants. So this waste sorting plants waste may be construction material, may be broken glasses. So they are basically sent to brick making machines, and the output is bricks, which is used to construct buildings, which is used for commercial as well as for residential purposes. Then we have this waste sorting plants output maybe PET plastic bottles also. So they are basically used to send PET fiber productive system, and output is PET fiber. Then this waste sourcing plants output may be cardboard also. So they are basically sent to cardboard producing lines, and we get new cardboards as the output. And that waste sorting plants output may be tree waste, that may be grass. So they are sent for charcoal making plants, and charcoal bricks are the output of charcoal making plants. So this is another diagram, block diagram, post explaining the process of waste recycling plants. So up to this point, we are basically discuss that waste recycling plants play a very vital role for today's environments, because as population is increasing day by day, so waste is also increasing day by day. So if we can utilize it efficiently, that is win-win situation for both producer as well as for initial user. So before concluding our today's video lectures, let us discuss about some advantage and disadvantage of the waste recycling plants also. So if I have discussed about the advantage of waste recycling plants, then we can say that resource conservation is there. Then we have energy saving. We can save out energy a lot if we efficiently manage waste material with the help of waste recycling plants. Then another advantage is reduction in landfill usage. Another one is greenhouse gas emission reduction. So this is very important. If we basically install and implement, or you can say run a waste recycling plant efficiently, then outcome of this may be the reduction of greenhouse gases emission, which is win situation, because as global warming increasing day by day, so the target set by the World Economic Forum, which is net zero emission, net zero emission, in short you can say NZE. So this target is achievable only when we are basically promoting or giving subsidy for setting up more and more waste recycling plants. So if we are considering net zero emission target by 2030, which is target set by World Economic Forum, then this waste recycling plants play a very vital role. So if we talk about the next advantage, we have job creations. Lots of job creations will be there if we use it efficiently, and problem of unemployment is also directly, or you can say indirectly, addressed with the help of setting up of proper and efficient waste recycling plants. Then next advantage is promotion of circular economy. Atmanirbhar country, or you can say Atmanirbhar Bharat, is possible with the help of waste recycling plants efficient utilization. Then another advantage is reduce environmental impact. Then we have community engagements. Then next advantage is compliance with regulations. Another one is creation of green product, or you can say biodegradable products, which is basically need of current as well as future generation for time. So let us talk about, before ending today's video lecture, let us talk about some of the disadvantage also. So if you talk about some disadvantage of waste recycling plants, so first disadvantage is initial investment cost. So setting up recycling plants can require a significant capital at initial time. Okay, so this is one disadvantage. This is addressed nowadays. This is addressed by governments by giving many types of subsidies. Then we have another disadvantage is technological complexity. Advanced technology may be required for efficient recycling plants, posing implementation challenges, and this technology complexity is play a hindrance, or you can say negative points, in setting up a waste recycling plants, because we require efficient technology, efficient device. Then the next disadvantage of waste recycling plants is contamination issues. So you can say improper sorting or contamination can be reduce the quality of recycled materials. Then another disadvantage is we have limited market demands. We have limited market demands. So you can say the demand for recycled materials can basically vary, depend on economic viability. So we have very limited market demands for the waste recycling plants output, or you can say end products. So if we talk about the next disadvantage, so that is public resistance. So in some communities may resist having recycling plants due to the concern about the smells, noise, or aesthetic issue are there. Then the next disadvantage, negative points of waste recycling plants is space requirements, which is generally high. So recycling facility may need substantial space, which can be a challenge in urban areas nowadays, especially when we have limited space for living. So how can we provide space requirements? And if you have enough space, then the renting cost is very much high. So it is sometime or many times it is very much impractical to even recover the cost of the setting of waste recycling plants. Forget about the profits. Then another advantage is recycling process energy consumption. So some recycling process may itself require a significant amount of energy, which is less than the energy generated or the output product value. So this is again a very challenging point. How we can overcome this point, recycling process energy consumption, by implementing waste recycling plants with latest technology, latest equipments, which are more energy efficient. Another disadvantage is limited recycling technology. So not all the material may be recyclable with current technology. So even after passing out from waste recycling plants, there are certain materials which cannot be recycled. So this is one of the another disadvantage. Then we have waste collection challenge. Of course, efficient recycling often depend on effectively waste collection system, and this is not basically depend on waste collection challenge. Basically, this is also depend on the intention of the individual peoples also. So if they are putting biodegradable and non-degradable waste in a same dustbin, then how can you do the justice by increasing the waste recycling plants efficiency? So that is public cooperation is very much required. And the last disadvantage of waste recycling plants is end of life management. So basically, recycling does not solve the challenges of managing waste at the end of a product life. So end of life management is also a disadvantage for waste recycling plant. So in today's video lectures, I basically discuss about brief introduction of waste recycling plants and why they are play a very vital or crucial role for the coming time or for the current time to conserve the energy. So these are some of the references, which I use to prepare today's video lecture contents. Thank you, students.